This is Field Test, Philippines.
My name is Ford Ranger. I've been a vet for 16 years. The challenge for the Ranger today is to bring in services here to the people of Atimonan after the typhoon. The trip to Atimonan will take around 4 to 5 hours. It's going to be a long drive. And the terrain is going to be bad because it's going to be muddy and all. First of all, it's very important for this mission to have a car that will carry all the equipment, the supplies, the timber, food, medicines. As a vet, it's very important for me to go to hard-to-reach places very comfortably. The place where we're going to do the medical mission is a remote area, so we need a vehicle that will be up for the challenge. The Ranger gave that feeling of having the power of a truck, having the ease and the comforts of driving a sedan. Usually after typhoons, people are concerned more on the humans. If their horses and cattle are healthy, they can resell them, they can use them, and they can start over. This started out as a personal project of mine. And as we were doing it, it became so much more. It became a community project.
This is Field Test, Malaysia.
My name is Ira, and today I challenged the Ranger to get to a camping site somewhere near Kota Belud. 2 years ago, I attempted the same route. I couldn't make it because terrains were full of uphills, downhills, very rocky. The surface was very uneven, and we had a lot of rivers to cross as well. So with the vehicle that I used, it just wasn't possible.
Oke, kita sekarang berada di sini.
Okay.
Ya, terus tuh.
When you are trying to do water crossing during off-roading, the best thing to do is to actually stop your vehicle before, for example, a river, and go down and make sure that you know how deep the river is. Other advice that I would give people driving off-road is also to check ahead of you. You drive where you can see. For example, recognize your obstacle. You need to know what your car can or can't do. There are a lot of features in the Ranger which I truly enjoyed. The suspension, going through the rocky terrains, the gravel, I felt the car was very stable. I really enjoyed driving the Ranger, and I was able to get to the campsite where I didn't a few years ago.
This is Field Test, Australia.
My name is Adam Britton. I'm a zoologist. My task is to go and catch a crocodile. And here in Darwin, we basically live in the middle of crocodile habitat. And we have to give people a reason to keep crocodiles around, to value crocodiles.
Adelaide River boat ramp, middle point.
Setting destination.
The steering in this car is ridiculously easy. When you're at low speeds, it just feels incredibly easy to turn the wheel. When you speed up, you can feel a little bit more tension in the wheel, which of course is what you want. It gives you a lot more confidence.
Once we have our crocodile, and we need to do various scientific things to it. We need to be able to measure it, we need to take some tissue samples, and the best thing for that is to bring it back to the boat ramp and put it in the back of the Ranger. So we'll have a nice stable platform and we can do our work. So the Ranger, which was designed and engineered in Australia, has helped me today with my mission to catch a crocodile. We had to face some pretty trying road conditions in order to get there. But took it all on, towed the boat, and we were successful.
This is Field Test, New Zealand.
My name is Michael Still, and I'm a demolition expert. Today, what we're going to do is we're going to have an excavator bucket. The full load will be about 3 tonne, loaded onto a trailer on the back of the Ranger and pulled to site where we'll get some work out of the excavator. The Ranger's going to be working really hard, pulling that load from our depot through some pretty tough terrain to site where we can obviously get the Ranger to work and do what it's supposed to do. The Ranger certainly is very good at off-road bumps, soaking it up. Big truck and very well put together. Because it's a large truck, it can handle a large trailer being towed. So if you've got a lighter truck with a very light back end, the trailer seems to do a lot of behaviour behind the truck as you're towing it. A lot of wiggling, a lot of jiggling. The Ranger, very stable, very nice truck. Technology's right up there, so we're happy with the Ranger's production in terms of towing. We obviously work with the community a lot in terms of removing contamination and hazardous materials from the environment and returning to where they should be in a controlled environment. It helps heavily for the communities that we work with.